Hey, Bayek, it's me, Ian. And in today's video, I'm going to do a celebration of Star Trek. Because a lot of people seem to be celebrating it this week, so I thought, hey, how am I going to do it? And I thought, hey, well, this is it. This is the way to do it. Hee hee. My figure collection. So, let's start off then with my figure collection. And the icon himself, Captain Kirk. There he is. I like this card as well. It's really grand, isn't it? Yeah. Captain Kirk. Right. So, let's get on. The next figure is Mr. Spock. Yep. Another icon from the series of Star Trek. You can't beat Mr. Spock, can you really? And then the good doctor himself. The miracle man. The man. Yes. Dr. McCoy. Yes. Wonderful. Great character. And then, well, there she is. Uhura. Such a great character. I absolutely love, adore Uhura. She was like a crush to me, one of those early crushes that I had. Yeah, she's just beautiful woman, great actress, fantastic, absolutely adored her. Star Trek, Uhura. Right. So I think what I'll do now is just go to the revamped film series. I've got here Captain Kirk from that. You know, they brought it back, didn't they? The series of films. We had 3 films. And this is from, I think, the first film. Captain Kirk. And then we've inevitably got Spock from the film. Yep, Spock himself. And Uhura. Beautiful woman. Great actress. But Nichelle, well, she always was special to me as Lieutenant Uhura. But this is good. So, next, I think we'll do... What should we do next? Yes, we'll do the Next Generation. Yes. Well, you might have noticed. Hey, by heck, you might have. Hey, what's Ian up to? Well, he's, from Next Generation. Hey, there we are. It's the man himself, Captain Picard. Patrick Stewart, the Yorkshireman. Anyhow, here we are. There he is. Sir Patrick Stewart, playing Picard. But you may have noticed Generations. So this was issued time of Generations. You see Kirk as well up there. Yeah, I think that's Kirk, yeah. Interesting film, Generations. At the time, caused quite a bit of controversy with the death of Kirk. But, it's a great film. You go and watch that again. Right. Watch them all. They're all good. Even 5. Yeah, right. Yeah. That's it, Picard. And then we'll go on to more Next Generation. Yes, the wonderful and totally underrated, I think, Dr. Crusher. I do really have a soft spot for Dr. Crusher. I just felt she never got enough really good storylines. There's 1 or 2 that she was significant in. And because in the films, I don't think she had enough in the films as well. But she's a great character as Dr. Crusher. There she is. And then I think a legendary character who only appeared for 1 season but did come back in the typical Star Trek way. They killed her off. I mean, imagine. They killed her off in the 1st season. But I suppose, the actress wanted to move on and probably do other things. So there we are. And they didn't know it was going to be a hit series. But she came back. It's Tasha Yar. Tasha Yar, yeah. Lieutenant Tasha Yar. Who, incidentally, I think appears in one of my favourite Star Trek episodes of all time, which is Yesterday's Enterprise. It's time travel, so I'm in. Anything time travel in. But it's such a beautifully constructed episode. And it's a shivers down my spine. I remember when I first watched it. It's a brilliant episode. I'd put it up with The City on the Edge of Forever, Best of Both Worlds, some of the best Star Trek episodes, and I would put Yesterday's Enterprise. I know I'm a bit daft. I'd say that's the most watched Star Trek episode. I've repeatedly watched Yesterday's Enterprise over the years. I know it inside out, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. What else we got? Yeah, we've got we've got Guinan, who appeared quite recently in the controversial second season of Picard. I don't think I know people knock it, and I can understand why they knock it, but there was a lot of nostalgia value, I think, in maybe the whole thing is about nostalgia. We shouldn't get too carried away by it. But Guinan, she reappeared, and I thought the new character, the way they portrayed her, was good because we got to know a bit more about Guinan as well. Anyway, this is from Generations, if you notice. Yep, hey, from Generations. Yeah, nice. And then I've got, well, the ultimate, possibly the greatest Star Trek villains, the Borg. I mean, what can you say? What a brilliant creation the Borg were. Love this figure. Totally just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it's the Borg. Oh, yeah. And then there's another one. Of course, how could I forget him? Data. Wonderful card. There he is, Data. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really grand. What a creation as well. Data. Absolutely. Then I've got... Yes, let's have a look. Here we are. I knew I had him. Here we are. Look. It's Worf in... Yes, it's full Klingon regalia. There he is, and he looks proper badass. You don't argue with Worf. No, you wouldn't argue with him here. He knows what he's doing. Yes, he does. Brilliant. Brilliant. Great. And then, let's see, we'll move on to, yes, inevitable. From Voyager, Captain Janeway. Janeway, yeah. Very strong character. Great captain. Nice box. Yeah, that's Janeway. Yeah, let's just look at this one. 7 of 9, but in the transition state. You see the Borg. Look at that. Isn't that a really great figure? 7 of 9 who brought, I think, a lot to Star Trek. Yeah, definitely. Great character from Voyager. Oh, and how could I forget this? It's my only Deep Space Nine figure, but it's the man, Sisko. Underrated captain, maybe. Or commander. That's what you call him, Commander Sisko. I don't know. But there he is, Captain Sisko. I'll call him Sisko. Deep Space Nine. Fantastic series. Absolutely brilliant. And, you know, what more can I say about him? He's such a character. You don't mess with Sisko. You do not mess with him at all. I just love the whole portrayal of Sisko by. It's just great. Absolutely fantastic. I could talk a lot more about him, but yeah, there it is. Sisko. Yeah, and then from the Enterprise, my one Enterprise figure is Captain Archer. Now, this is a really good figure. Like the suit and everything. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant from Enterprise. Underrated series, but, inevitable. In a way, it was a warning to what could well happen to Star Trek now, is that people needed a rest from it. And it's sad because the Enterprise was really getting brilliant in its writing. Those last two seasons of the Enterprise were really good. I know the ending was awful, but if you just put that to a side, those two second series were really, number 3 and number 4 really got going. Not there's no wrong with 1 and 2. There were some good episodes in that, but you could see the writers, they were really getting going on the exploring and the characters. It would have carried on, but for ratings, it's ratings driven. It's a warning that if you have too much, it can be a lot less, and we need to watch that now because Star Trek is in danger, I think. It all looks very healthy, but is it as healthy as you think? I don't know. Anyhow, I may be wrong. I don't want to be preaching again. Sorry, Preacher Man does pop up rambling away about this and that. Anyhow, so there we are. That's from the Enterprise Archer. Great captain. Loved it. And then finally, this I absolutely adore. You might have guessed somewhere along the way. There she is, Lieutenant Uhura. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It looks exactly like, doesn't it? I mean, it's a great figure, this. Or you can even call it a doll if you want. Absolutely love this. She's such a legend. Say, I had a crush on her. We had a Catwoman. I loved Eartha Kitt playing the Catwoman, actually. And of course, the Avengers with Emma Peel, Diana Rigg. Yeah, great crushes at that age in 60s. There she is. Lieutenant Uhura. What a legend. Sadly, she's just departed in the shell this year, hasn't she? It's so sad. She was a great woman. Honestly, what a great woman she was. Really, she'll be really missed, I think. I feel that very much. There she is in all her glory. I almost feel sad talking about her. Yeah. There we are. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my sort of trip around my Star Trek figures. Everybody's been going on about the celebration, so I thought, hey, I'll come out, I'll be all ready, I'll play the part, as you can see, in the celebrations. I might do a bit more on Star Trek, but not maybe concentrating like everybody has on the films and what have you. There's no point in me doing that, I don't think. The other episode, when I was talking about yesterday's Enterprise, that's kind of brought back a lot of things. Well, I could talk about that episode, but I don't want to. Looking maybe at books and things. I've got quite a lot of books, and good look at that. Anyhow, that's it. I think I'm going on again as I do. So all I've got to say is, subscribe if you're really interested, and we'll let you know when we put up these videos. And of course, give it a like, please. Like it. It helps. Just give it a like. Yes, if you like it. If you don't, well, don't. It's free. Don't cost no. Hey, you can't get better than that. Hey, can you? Hey. Anyhow, all I've got to say is, I'll see thee, and I'll see thee again.